Marcus Dewhurst in goal, Rhys McNally, Brad Nicholson, Andre Jones, Hamza Ben Sharif, Kennedy Diggy, Kane Felix, George Cantrell, Chris Sang, Aram Solomon and Gabriel Johnson. And on the bench, Scott Smith, Dylan Barkers, Lee Shaw, Paul Clayton and Nathan Newell. Game here, commentary from Guiseley Radio, all the video and the footage from Match Peak Media. Enjoy the game. And green and white hooped socks, playing the Lions in white shirts with blue sleeves and blue shorts and socks. And we're off. Referee Don Locker blows the whistle and the ball is played forward into the Lions half. Played out by the number 12, Luke Parkin, who is the man wearing the number 9 shirt. He gets the ball into the box, returned to him. There's a challenge that comes in, scrambled away, and then up into the Lions half. He plays it into the box, played off by Sang. Into the box, goes up towards Felix. Felix laid it off here to Nicholson, takes a shot, takes a ricochet off Jack Higgins and is cleared. Picked up now by Brad Nicholson. He plays it back into the penalty area, headed away here by Matt Regan. Collected second phase, Solomon, right-hand side. Looking for an angle for a cross, goes up towards the edge of the 18-yard box, back to Cantrell, into the edge of the 6-yard box, headed on by Gabriel Johnson. Recovered by Farsley. Challenge comes in from Solomon to try and keep the ball live. Overruns it. It's out of play and it's gone behind for a throw-in. Now some really good work there to win possession back by Andre Jones. He's played it up the left-hand side towards Sang. Sang collects, plays it into Felix, who played really well, had a good shot on Saturday that forced the goalkeeper into an acrobatic save, and now he's fouled here. Referee right on top of it gives the free kick. The ball about 15-20 yards up from the angle of the penalty area on the left-hand side. This one's floated in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Ben Sharif leaps, beats Danny Ellis in the air, but can't direct it goal-bound. It's gone behind for a goal kick.
There's some good work from Kane Felix as well that needs to be mentioned.
Now Farsley with the ball into the box. It's drilled in from Jordan Richards, cleared, but only picked up by Farsley once again with the second phase. Nice 1-2, nice little flick and a shot from distance from the edge of the 18-yard box from Luke Parkin, but he couldn't connect it with power. Left foot after a nice 1-2, straight into the hands of Marcus Dewhurst. Plays it square. Solomon on the edge of the centre circle to the left-hand side. Brad Nicholson up, looking for a cross into the box. Floats it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box where Johnson's chasing it. It's headed away, still out of the penalty area until finally Ben Atkinson launches it long. Andre Jones on the ball in the halfway line. Now plays it to the right where Gabriel Johnson is. Good overlap here from Cantrell into the box. Lays it back here. Shot comes in from Felix, but he gets just a bit underneath it. And it dips over the bar and behind for a goal kick. But a good move, good build-up play. Just the finish that was lacking there. 0-0. And Richards seems to be the one who will take this one. He delivers it well into the box. Well watched there by Rhys McNally, just to take it away before Cartman could pounce. Ball behind for a corner. Corner delivered in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Headers connected by Danny Ellis to the back post, headed towards a goal. Headed away by Solomon off the line. Picked up again by Farsley. The shot drilled in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's one back here again. Regan still in there. Guys, he can't clear the lines. Parkin with a shot. Snapshot from the penalty spot area. But he hits it at a bit of a height. Difficult to finish. Goes behind for a goal kick. Still 0-0. But Guiseley living a little bit fortuitously there. Shackle comes in from Gabriel Johnson. Johnson, left-hand side. Johnson having a run over the halfway line. He's got Felix ahead if he can find him. Felix times his run down that left-hand side. Up against Higgins. And now Danny Ellis. Felix cuts it. Plays the ball into the box. It's a good delivery just over the head of Sang. Headed out there by Matt Regan. It's going to be a corner to Guiseley. Cross comes in from the left-hand side now from the corner. We've got everybody inside the 6-yard box. That's where it's going to curl into, and it goes up towards Gabriel Johnson. As the last header's off a Farsley head. It's going to be another corner. Still scoreless. Corner. Right-hand side. Crossed into the box. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Flicked on well by Jordan Richards, collected back by Aram Solomon. Edge of the 18-yard box, left-hand side. Solomon looking for an angle for a cross. Turns, crosses, into the box. Header, Brad Nicholson, great save from the goalkeeper. Super ball in there from Aram Solomon. Well-timed run from Brad Nicholson. His header nicely floated in towards the underside of the upright, but there was Elliot Wynne to turn around and palm the ball over for a corner to Guiseley. Richards collects it on the halfway line for Farsley on the right-hand side, plays it long down the side, and Farsley get it into the box, but stabbed away by Andre Jones. Picked up now by the visitors. A good cross into the box. It's a difficult one for Dewhurst to deal with. Sayers gets right underneath it and heads it almost out across the face of goal. A dangerous moment there to finish the first half on. And it's not been the most thrilling first half, but there's been plenty of tension around the ground, plenty of tension, of course, between these two sides, these two rivals that haven't met for such a long time in the league. But at the moment, we're still waiting for that first goal in this counter. It's finished at the break. Guiseley 0, Farsley 0.
Stockton may well be the last victory that I will have seen in person of this year.
So we're off for the second half. Guiseley now shooting away towards the scoreboard end of the ground. The Lions just being pinned back, though, again in the early stages here as Farsley take possession of the ball, play it in towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Brad Nicholson back into the box, headed away, picked up by Felix, edge of the area, does really well again, closed down by 2. Now the shot comes in, Sang in the area, almost gets free. Lunging challenge comes in from Higgins, ball scrambled clear.
Get some more cover, that would be very, very welcome. Would go a long way as well to making it feel a little bit more
the ball's
homely.
gone back there towards the goalkeeper. Kane Felix chases down, the clearance goes straight to Sang. Sang takes a shot from distance. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Chris Sang! Making his home debut. He strikes that so well from distance after the clearance from the goalkeeper, chased down by Kane Felix, went straight to him, and he hits it with a right foot so sweetly, giving the goalkeeper no chance. And it's the Lions who lead. Guiseley 1, Farsley Celtic 0.
You absolute beauty, Chris Sang. As you say, on his Nethermore debut, with a wonderful strike. He had nothing else on. He's gone for it, and he's had the right amount of bend and dip.
Dewhurst gets the ball clear, picked up now by Sang, the goal scorer, and what a goal too, as he wins the ball inside the Farsley half and plays it down the right-hand side. Picked up by Felix, who goes towards the byline. Can he get the cross in? He plays it back, and it's in there to the edge of Cantrell's feet on the edge of the 6-yard box. A blocking challenge comes in from Danny Ellis. In the end, it bounces back off Cantrell, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. And they split up. The ball's whipped in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed up in the air, not quite sure who. Higgins gets it back in there. Guys who don't clear the lines. It somehow dribbles past the upright and behind. And the referee's just going to look because there's a player down. I think Andre Jones is down on the ground at the moment, taking a knock in that scramble. Not sure if it's gone behind for a goal kick or a corner. Nicholson's back to the hoardings, looking to send this one long. Everyone in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes up towards Ben Sharif, just lands a little short of him. Nicholson will get the cross in, floats it into the box well towards Kennedy Diggy, just beyond him, picked up by Kane Felix, edge of the area, spins past one, plays it into Solomon. Solomon drills it in, saved by the goalkeeper. Solomon gets a second bite to play it into the box. It's cleared, scrambled, cleared by Farsley. Good move there from the Lions, but now the counter-attack could be on. Hamza Ben Sharif, though, tidies that up so well. He's pulled down by the substitute, but the referee not moved. Felix on the ball now, plays it out well to the right-hand side. Sang collects, Sang on the right-hand side, crosses infield, up towards Johnson, cleared away from him. Guiseley still battling hard. Win it back here with Solomon. Solomon some distance, can he shoot? He will, he takes a shot from distance. Deflection, surely wide for a corner. No, it didn't, it took a clean strike all the way through. Checks his run, looks for the cross now, he's held up by Higgins. Plays it back here to Solomon. Solomon out to the right-hand side. Look at the confidence in the Guiseley side all of a sudden. Solomon on the ball. Back here to Cantrell. Solomon actually losing a bit of memento. And Solomon holding on to it, plays a nice ball in here to Felix. Felix inside the penalty area. Felix goes past his man, gets the cross, just doesn't get to purchase on the cross, and it's blocked and got rid. Guiseley win the second phase back here. Now, Rhys McNally. McNally looking for the cross, plays it in here, into the penalty area where Kane Felix tries to thread it through. The last-ditch challenge comes in, and it's cleared. One to the good, and looking good, actually, in the second half. Kane Felix on the ball now. Turns away from Higgins. He's got too many around him, but Kane Felix sticks at his run. Dips it past one, goes to the right-hand side on the edge of the 18-yard box now. Looking for the cross, looking for an angle. He's going to have a shot, takes it for his left foot, takes a shot, goes past the upright and behind. As they push forward now, down the left-hand side, Regan stepping up Plays the ball into the box. Chance here for a shot that comes in from an angle that's well saved by Marcus Dewhurst. Ben Atkinson with the drive. Picked up on the right-hand side now. As the pass from centre from Tyler Walton is saved by Marcus Dewhurst. Guiseley almost the creation of their own downfall there. Advantage of claiming the ball back before he's robbed by Kane Felix. Up here now, there's a chance for Guiseley. It's 3-on-1 if they can use this advantage properly. It's played through. Lee Shaw into the penalty area. Can't shackle the defender, can he? He plays it through. He can! And it's a second for the Lions. Lee Shaw on the counter-attack. Played through. Looked like the bounce had foiled him. Controlled the ball and stabbed it past the goalkeeper. Guiseley 2. Farsley Celtic 0.
Exactly what you want from a substitute. What an impact he's made there. They're running from Lee Shaw there as Guiseley found themselves 3-on-1 for a moment. Kane Felix bringing it over the halfway line, bearing down the defender, unsure what to do. He slips the ball through to Felix into the path of Lee Shaw. And as you say, for a second it looked like the chance had gone and it was going to remain 1-0. But Lee Shaw does brilliantly to poke that beyond the goalkeeper and to give Guiseley a 2-goal lead.
Chorley 3-0 down now at Wrexham, and Kings Lynn have had a man sent off as well, so it's 10v10 against Boston now. 1-0 up to Kings Lynn. Ball into the box. Great effort there from the right-hand side. A beautifully flighted ball from Brad Nicholson, and a really well-timed run into the box there from Felix. But as he connected with it well, he just floated it past the post, and it's behind for a goal kick. 3 minutes to go, 2-0 up.
We've all played our part, Colin.
Now Gabriel Johnson turns really well, gets a shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Shot away, didn't have the power necessary to beat him, but it was well worked and well invented, and Johnson still working back to try and close down Felix. Up here to Shaw, tries to get it back in. It's to Solomon, who robs the defender into the penalty area. He's got Johnson to his left, lays it back. Gabriel Johnson, chance to score a third. Blocked by the defender brilliantly on the edge of the 6-yard box. Johnson didn't hit it well enough, actually, in truth, but he's been defeated in the end and dispossessed rather by Adam Clayton. Felix on the ball. Guys, he's sniffing a third if they can get it. It's played out here to the right-hand side. Solomon in the box, dinks it through here. Felix over the bar. Wasteful from Guiseley in the very last stages of the game. 2 golden chances to add the third. As it is, it's still 2-0. George Cantrell does. Felix tries to get past his man. Does really well. Actually, he spins on the ball. Goes in towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Still running. Blocked out inside the penalty area. Wins it back. Gets a shot away. Just flashes across the face of goal. He's done everything but get the goal here as Kane Felix. Solomon was screaming, asking for the ball as well, I think, on the edge of the 6-yard box. In the end, it's flashed all the way out for a throw-in for Farsley, up by the corner flag.
Really, really impressive. Really taking the game to Farsley.
Final action of the game and a fantastic afternoon for the Lions. A happy Boxing Day as Guiseley score 2 goals in the second half that sees off local rivals, a team we haven't played for ever such a long time in the league. And what a goal it was that got us underway from Chris Sang. A dipping long-range effort that gave the goalkeeper no chance. And on the counter-attack, a good finish from Lee Shaw after he looked like the ball had just escaped him. And in the end, the Lions worthy winners this afternoon. Guiseley 2, Farsley Celtic 0.
Joined by Russ O'Neill after the fine 2-0 win against Farsley Celtic. Russ, happy Christmas. First of all, what better present than a 2-0 derby win on Boxing Day?
Yeah, happy Christmas to everybody. It's been a long time coming. His home form's not being what it should. You look at his away form last 3 games, I think we're unbeaten in his last 3. So to come here on an important game for the supporters and everything, to get a 2-0 winning again and another clean sheet, 2 back-to-back now, it's very pleasing.
Must be pleasing that it's going after a fairly tight first half. The deadlock broken by an excellent goal from the lad you brought in on loan, Chris Sang.
Yeah, a great finish. We were worthy of winning any game, I think, and as it were, we went on to score a second. But he's a great lad. He's an honest lad. He wants to learn. Barnes trusts us to show him this side of his development. And I think over the last 2 games, I think he showed that he's improving on that. And great goal to get. And I'm really pleased as well for Shawsey. He's come on. He found it hard since he did his injury. Come back and he's still building his confidence in that. And to get a goal for Shawsey as well, it'll just board as well going into the next few games.
A vital 3 points, but how important is it also to have kept another clean sheet today?
Well, it is. if you don't keep clean sheets, you don't win games of football. And I think, to a man, I think, Hereford, I think, were a clean sheet performance, and in all honesty, I felt as though we deserved to get more than a clean sheet, more than a point, and we got one, and we said we wanted to back this home game up where we had another 3 to make it 4 points from 2 games, which is a good return. But the lads are learning. And you look at the age of our team today, and we've gone to Hereford last week. We played today. We've got no Scott Garner, no Aaron Martin, no Jamie Spencer. A lot of experienced players from the, a lot of our players are 18, 19, 20-year-old, and all the way through the team, not just 1 or 2, not just sprinters of them. And this surely learning how to win games of football, and clean sheets massively helps it in that department.
Not much time now for a turnaround, just a day's break before a big game against York City, who are flying at the top of the table.
Well, yeah, definitely. As game earlier on in the season, I think it was just a fantastic spectacle for Conference North football. And we're going there, like you say, they've probably got another 10 players in their squad than what we've got, and they can rest things up, and we'll be going with the same 16, and hopefully we can put on as much of a show as we did last time. If we can go there and try and keep a clean sheet again, that'll be his mentality, and never know what that brings us.